welcome back and thank you for joining me again. If this is your first time or if you're returning, welcome to the channel. If you love all of my videos and my shorts, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you would like, you can totally hit up the comment section. So today's video is actually just going to be all of our glute workouts. It's going to be glute drive and it's going to be leg press. I didn't really get around to filming chest or back because I brought my camera to the gym, but I didn't have my memory card in it. And then the next couple of days I just forgot bringing the camera, so I set up my phone and I filmed legs. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, and at the end I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about personal growth. And I see a lot of videos, people talking in their 20s and 30s and 40s, they have no kids. I want to give you my perspective as someone who is in their late 30s and doesn't have any kids or friends or anything like that. So I want to talk about not having friends later on in life and how it's not really much of a big problem or a big issue. But why don't we go ahead and go get into the videos, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed all of my videos. I know I'm still working on my form when it comes to the glute drive. That machine, it's not really my favorite, but I'm starting to get a little bit more used to it, especially where I went from 35s to 45s. I think maybe if I went 45 and a little heavier, I might see some better work, but I kind of feel like maybe not. I'm not sure. I have to get used to that machine, and I think it's gonna take more than twice or 3 times a week. So, but I wanted to talk to you guys about videos that I've seen all throughout YouTube. I've even seen these videos on TikTok that people are in their like early 19, 20, people mid 20s, people 30s, mid 30s, late 30s, 40s, and they speak on not having friends. And I want to give you my perspective as someone who is in their late 30s and doesn't have friends. I think for each person, well, personally for me, I know that I had a lot of friends growing up in high school. I didn't really specifically have like a best friend. Maybe I did in my late 20s. I had a friend that we no longer talk. It's been a couple years that we haven't talked, and we were really good friends to the point that we would travel together. We lived together in Mexico together. I went to all of her kids' birthdays and the quinceañera, and I think it's normal not to have a lot of friends later in life, because some of us, I know a lot of my friends nowadays, and I don't talk to a lot of them anymore, and I think that's normal. A lot of my regular friends from back home are they're either married, they're married with children, they're single parents with children, or some of them are kind of like me. I'm single, I don't have kids, and I constantly work. So it's not that life is different. I think it's just we grow apart from people, and that's a normal thing. Especially for me, I've been in a new state for the past, I've been here for almost 9 years. So I feel that when I moved here, I initially wanted to make friends, and I attempted that, but I failed because I think Arizona is a whole different type of vibe. People don't seem to be very authentic or very genuine, maybe. I don't know. I was friends with this girl, and we used to go out all the time, and it's strange because she was married, and she would go out with me to the nightclubs and dance with other guys and have them buy her drinks and act like she's not married. And that's a little, I mean, hey, your prerogative. If you want to go out and pretend that you're not married, that's on you, baby. But if you're married, I mean, come on now. She would just kind of like tell these guys that she's single and she's looking, and that's weird. I mean, personally, look, we all have our own things going on in life, but this whole let's go out, I'm single, but I'm also married and I got kids, and I just don't, I couldn't see an authentic friendship there, because 1, you're already lying, and 2, the friendship felt one-sided. For me, it felt one-sided because she would talk to certain people. Like a guy that I was getting to know, she would, don't talk to her, she is fat, she's overweight, you know, she just, if you're gonna have friends, you usually don't talk down about them. I mean, hey, I don't know. I honestly, I've never done that to people in the past, and I don't see myself being that cold-hearted. So for me, that's a no-go. But in the recent years, honestly, I tried getting to know a group of people through Facebook, and it was kind of just like this group of people that are friends. And it's weird because even in the group, I still felt very secluded. I don't know why. I don't look like the type of person who would speak Spanish, but I speak really fluent Spanish, and I connect more with my Hispanic side than I do my Italian side. And I grew up in kind of like a very blooming Italian family, but I was more of like the Hispanic one. So I've never had an issue with being around Hispanic people, but I don't know how people portray me being blonde. But I always feel like every time I try to make friends with people, it just doesn't feel authentic. And I am probably one of the biggest authentic people out here. For myself, I consider myself very authentic. I am very blunt. I'm going to tell you what's on my mind. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit, because I just don't do that. So maybe people don't like that, and that's fine. You don't have to like that. But I think it's normal not to have a large amount of friends. I think it's normal not to even have friends at all. Only because I don't see how friendships are really viable nowadays. Especially when it comes to people being shady. And I'm not gonna say that everybody's out to get everybody. That's not true. I find finding friendships hard. And maybe it's because I don't go out as much. Maybe it's because I stay at home and play video games. Or maybe it's because I don't drink alcohol anymore. I can't see myself going out to bars anymore because I don't drink. I enjoy dancing. I just don't enjoy drinking, and I don't enjoy being around people who drink. So that's why I go to the gym. Not going to say I haven't met people at the gym. I just don't have friends at the gym. I see regular people on the regular basis. But do I consider them good friends? Not yet. They're like gym coincidences? No, not coincidence. They're regulars that you see. So I think it's normal not to have friends. But that's just my personal rant today. So again, my video was supposed to come out yesterday and it did not. So I need to start aiming on filming a little bit more. I know in January I have college coming up. I thought I was gonna start this year, and with work I dropped out of all of my classes because I was so stressed. And I think that's normal. I didn't go to college when I was in my 20s. I didn't go to college straight out of high school. I enjoyed life. I enjoyed life. I did a lot of traveling. I did a lot of partying. Do I regret it? No. Not at all. But I think it's normal not to go to college early. Now I'm kind of punishing myself doing it after work. But I think if it's something that's going to beneficially help you with your career, why not? Now, doing it part-time really sucks because I'm still gonna dedicate myself to the gym, still do my work, and maybe concentrate on 1 or 2 classes. But this is an update, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you like my content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave any comments you would like. And I will catch you guys in the next one.